All right, let's get the music started. 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 Oh, happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday, everybody. Firstly, man, let me apologize for missing the workout yesterday, or at least missing the live yesterday. I still got my workout in, y'all, for y'all who tuned in. I posted it on my community tab to let y'all know that the accountability don't stop. I still got it popping. Oh. Now today, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. We are doing shoulders. I did back yesterday, and I've been feeling like my shoulders have been a little tight lately. So I think I'm gonna switch something up. I think I'm gonna switch some things up today. I'm still gonna do, honestly, I could do arms. I could do biceps. But I think I wanna do, just to stay with my push-pull, I think I wanna go with a light shoulder recovery day. So just basically hit the muscle, but just get it in a way where it's light. Just kind of encourages me to keep consistency in here, but not tax the muscle too much. Active recovery is a real thing. But y'all see where I'm currently looking like. Your boy is he's spent right now. You know what I'm saying? Chest, shoulders, back, hamstrings a little bit, things are a little fatigued. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go into filters and we're gonna look for some shoulder workouts. I don't know if y'all can hear my daughter, but it probably sounds like she's getting beat. She's not getting beat, she's just 3. Anybody who has a toddler, y'all know what it is. If I have to go leave and help her correct, you know what I'm saying? Please forgive me for my ghetto. One second. No, but do I need to come downstairs? Nova? And you better find a better way to talk to mommy. Because yelling at her like that is not okay. Calm down. You all on live. It's ghetto today. How many push-ups can you do? And can I show you? Man, it just really depends. Right now, I could probably only do about 30, my brother. Probably 30 in succession for each rep or each set. Maybe around 30 or 40. I'm weighing like 2 something right now. I haven't gotten on a scale in a while. When I'm like lightweight, when I'm probably like the weight that I should be and not in bulking season, I could probably crank out around 50 or 60 push-ups, no problem. Actually, pretty sure about 180 pounds, 50 is no problem. But at 2 something, I'm probably 210 pounds. Yeah, nah, I probably got 30 push-ups, bro. 30 push-ups max. So I think what we're gonna do today, morning, Fatima. So I think today, you guys, let me just be honest with you. Because I want to keep shoulders light, I think I might do like a light joint, right? That I can do ultimate shoulders, and I can do it with recovery weight. Maybe I'll do that. So with recovery weight, it lowers your rate, your weights, but keeps the workout. I think for the sake of time though, I'm probably just gonna go with a quick fit shoulder and go into recovery. I am not trying to overtax my shoulders, y'all. I've already had a labrum tear. Oh, so this is one of the workouts with the director. I'm not listening to the director, but you know, I'm sure he helps some people out. But yeah, man, my shoulders have been sore. I think, gotta listen to your body when it comes to working out. I definitely do not want to, I definitely don't want to overtax them. I have had shoulder surgery before, torn my labrum up into little itty bitty bits. Had to have orthoscopic surgery. And so for me, after undergoing that, having to sit out damn near months, years damn near, being told that my shoulder will never be 100%, I learned to listen to my body, y'all. And ultimately, the goals that I have do not require me to blast all of my muscles like a Rocky Balboa montage. I can chill. Oh, you're looking for work? Oh, Fatima, I don't have anything I'm hiring for, mama. Let me get these push-ups started. Amen. Amen, Aiden. Repent daily. All right. The trolls are in here thick. Oh, so it's sending us through some mobility. I appreciate this, because I ain't gonna lie, some mornings I will absolutely just jump into this and with no stretching, no excess, and that's really how you get injured, for real. All right. What's brother talking about, man? What's brother talking about? Okay, so what we got. Okay, so I'm in the right zone. Okay. Now it looks like we might have a seated. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we got a seated alternating head press. Oh, this is one of those where I gotta go on his timing and pace. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the chat just in case we got kids pulling up, fam. I don't know what that pie. What up, John? Appreciate the compliment, man. Bro, Frederick, I don't know what's going on. The internet, people get online and you don't know how old folks are. You don't know what the hell going on. They just come in here and say the wildest shit. I can't believe what I just read. I'm only 12 locals. That's funny. Yo, real talk, bro. Is that shit even worth it? Or is us? Or is you sponsored? No, bro. I'm not sponsored. They don't pay me to do nothing. Check out my last video, bro. Check out y'all check. By the way, y'all check out my last video. My last video, I showed y'all. I shared with y'all how much weight I gained in the last 2 months doing a dirty bulk. It is nasty. It is nasty work. I went from like 180 pounds after wisdom tooth surgery to X weight that you got to go find out. Go click on that video and find out. Go check that video out. And look at how chunky your boy was. This is probably like last week. As for Tonal, yes, Tonal is great. Tonal is absolutely great. But is it worth it? It really depends. I'll explain more after this session. All right. Now this is supposed to be for minimal rest. So from here, we're gonna go right into our lateral raises. While I'm doing my lateral raises, I will explain tonal. All right. Rewind it a little bit. I'm going a little too slow. All right, here we go. Now, as far as the tonal, you guys, do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. But I think the reality of it is, if I'm being like real, I think for most people, especially in this economy right now, the tonal is probably a little bit too much money. And that's just me being real. I think it gives you a lot of data. I think it gives you a lot of ability to improve. You got progressive overloads. You got live workouts. You got leaderboards for, workout streaks that you start and cultivate. You got programs. You got programs. You got a lot of things. Hold up. Let me pause it real quick. You got a lot of things that the tonal offers. A lot of things that the tonal offers that I think is extremely beneficial for somebody who really, really wants, to make a change in their body. The only problem is, I would probably encourage people to exhaust other options first. For me, that was my story. I had tried to, lose weight by cardio, hit cardio, jump rope, jumping jacks, sprinting, and all that stuff, and calorie deficits, intermittent fasting, at home workouts. A lot of the weight I was trying to lose was during COVID. And I was able to successfully lose weight, but I wasn't actually able to keep that weight off. A big piece that I was missing was weightlifting. And during the pandemic, going to a public gym just in general is trash to me. Just giving everybody's just in there kind of just these days, gyms just kind of seem like people going just to go, play around with sexual tension, especially if you don't actually go like anywhere between like 5 and 6 a.m. So, but I wasn't going at that time because of the pandemic. So as a result, I wasn't lifting weights, and I was really trying to find ways around that. Around the time it came to make the decision to purchase the tonal, the work, my job, it provided me with a work benefit that gave me a discount in the tune of basically like $2,000 off the device. And then there was also a financing plan. And so for me, I was like, okay, between that and the financing plan, it makes it a pretty easy entry point for me, to kind of pay what essentially amounts to a very, very expensive membership fee, gym membership fee, to basically have convenient workouts in my home every single morning. I can do workouts with convenience that are already created for me. When you are trying to figure out, what to do, a lot of times that paralysis by analysis is the biggest thing that hinders you. A lot of people that want to start working out, they go, oh man, I want to work out, but I need a workout plan. Well, Tonal provides you with the workout plan. Every single goal that you want, it's divided out into this machine. You can go and say, I want to get better at cardio. You can say, I want to get better at a particular sport. You can say you want to get stronger. You can say you want to build muscle. And Tonal will cultivate a program for you. It'll also, based on your strength assessment in the very beginning of installing the machine, it'll be able to calculate the work weights for every single exercise that you do. In addition to that, it'll also progressively overload. So if you're worried about, thinking about, well, how much weight did I do last week? Not only is it going to track that for you, but it's naturally going to look at your form, give you feedback on your form, give you feedback on the power of each rep. And it's going to assess whether or not you're ready each week to bump your weight up a pound or two each week. So it's going to help you with that progressive overload as well. So yeah, I can speak to this because I really do love the machine. I'm not sponsored to say this at all. But it is a cool machine. I'd say the biggest knock on it though is the cost. You're talking about a machine that's about $4,000, takes about 2 months to arrive in your home sometimes, just to get installed. It's also a machine that has to be bolted to your wall. Like literally, you have to find a position in your home or your apartment, find studs in the wall, and then bolt this thing to your wall. And that process in and of itself is not something that everybody is going to be able to do. It'd probably be best suited for people that aren't going to be moving here and there, and people that are homeowners, to be honest with you. So this isn't the best advice for people that are looking, to get started quickly, get started tomorrow. This is just a cool device that if you do get it, like I said, and you do finally get it in your crib, it's one of the best investments I've ever made, for sure. I should be doing dubs. What's dubs? Yeah, I'm hitting the shoulders today, loco. Happy Halloween, Frederick. Yeah, check it out, Jose. Like I said, the biggest thing to me is the price point and all the other stuff. Like it's a cool ass looking device though. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like if you look at my office, you kind of just look at it and just how it presents. Once the arms are up, it just looks nice. What will be really fire is if it had the ability to like watch TV, like had like a Netflix or streaming option. I don't think it has that yet. It would be cool if there was some sort of update that allows you to do that. Have a TV in my office, but it does not. All right, let's get to the shoulders, man. All right, there we go. Let's go back. All right, here we go. A minute. Yo, this is one of those workouts. This is one of those workouts where it wants you to not get as much rest. It's all good. We'll go a minute. But yeah, every time I get asked about the tonal, see my feedback okay? Okay. Every time I get asked about the tonal, I kind of have the same response. It's like, is it worth it? Kinda. But it's also very difficult to tell people, ooh, my shoulders are burning. It's kind of difficult to tell people, yeah, go ahead and spend $4,000, my G. You need it for your fitness. No, not at all. Ooh, my shoulders, bro. What's up, Esmir? From the UK. What's good, fam? Slovenia in the building. My bad, it's Amir. Esmir's from Slovenia. What's good? Where's Slovenia at? And do they call y'all the Slovenians? The Slovaks, what do they call you? The Slovies? What they call you in the UK? A bit of tea, a little crumpet. Can I get some dingleberries? Oh, yeah, this is gonna hurt y'all. Can I get some dingleberries, please? Just a couple of dingleberries. I got up to my wife yesterday and I told her I want a little bit of dingleberries. A little bit of dingleberries. I want to eat her groceries like Janae Aiko. Just to get a few of her dingleberries. That's probably not a UK accent. Oh. Ooh, as I mentioned earlier, y'all, today is just a rehab workout. Just being real. My shoulders are cooked. My back is cooked. Don't really got a lot left in the tank for it, but today I wanted to make sure I still got up and kind of hit it with a little, just give it a little kiss. Give it a little mwah. Give it a little mwah. All right. So it looks like we're gonna end it off with an overhead standing barbell press. Okay. Go ahead and get it popping. All right. Whew. Yo, that looks like a lot of weight. I asked this thing to give me a recovery workout, and it's got me in here actually working. For everybody in the chat, go check out my last video. Check out my last video to see what my physique looks like right now after 2 months eating terribly. You want to see what my physique looks like after 2 months eating terribly? You want to see the before? And you want to see how we get to the after? Go ahead and check my last video. A lot of time when you see the before and afters, you don't actually get to see them in real time. I want y'all to see my before in real time. Literally just did the video, dropped the video this week. Look at that video. You know what I'm saying? If not right now, later on, look at that video that I just dropped, and then we'll be able to see how I get to this after together. I'm gonna tell you right now, this after is about to be crazy. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. All right, here you go. All right, okay, so we got, let me, Man, I feel like I just accidentally gave y'all the Diddy view. I didn't mean to give y'all the Diddy view. Oh, this thing don't want to give you no rest. Woo! Yo, bro, this recovery rate workout doing feel like the real thing, bro. This is supposed to be rest. Woo! Bruh. Yo, I'm getting my ass kicked. I can't even lie. Can't even lie. Let me take a quick beat, man. Take a quick beat. Bruh. I saw this. This is a 15-minute workout. I needed to rest today. I needed to rest my shoulders. I thought that by picking a 15-minute workout, I will be able to kind of, you know, mitigate some of my shoulder pain with a nice, casual, advanced workout with lower weights. Man, this workout, you don't get no rest. So you're just going from set to set, power blasting your shoulders. So what was supposed to be an active recovery workout has actually turned into a real ass, high rep, ass kicking. Sheesh. But it's all good though. We're gonna finish strong. Whew. My shoulders are already cooked coming in here, and I did not want to cook them anymore. We're gonna give them a little slow roast, I guess. All right. I'm just aiming for 10 reps, y'all. Woo. That's all I'm giving it, bro. All I'm giving it. I don't know what them emojis is talking about, fam, but I'm gonna go ahead and hide you from the channel, fammy. Go ahead and hide you. What's up, Kiwi? Morning. All right, let's get this last set, y'all. Get the last set. Hold up. Woo-wee. You have abs? That's dope. Morning, Asia. Hey, Asia, I'm gonna warn you right now. This is Troll City this morning. It's Troll City this morning. Right now, I don't know how much I weigh. I'm definitely over 200 pounds. Check out my last video to see how much I weighed after 2 months of poor eating. What's your name? Cabaroo? let me know. Please let me know. Or I'm sorry, please go check that video out. Because that'll let you know right there how much I weigh. Or about a ballpark. Do 12 push-ups. Hey. The moment I start taking requests is the moment I start charging. Oh. All right, y'all. We're gonna finish this off. I see you use Tonal online for half the price. For a used Tonal? Hell yeah. You know, permitted there's no, like, you know, if there's no malfunctions and it works, hell yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the Tonal, if you can actually get one, once you actually get it, and it's not like a burden of a price for you, I kid you not, it's one of the best things that you can get. If you go look at my community tab right now, you can kind of see a little bit of the data that it'll give you. You know, just I gave like a screenshot of my strength score. It breaks down each body part, the body parts that, you know, I show a lot of, you know, promise and strength, the ones that I need to work on. And it literally quantifies it by percentage, you know, bar graphs and everything. You can see your strength score, you know, relative to other Tonal members. You know, it's a lot. I mean, you got programs, live programs, leaderboards, an online community if you have questions, you know, whether it's about installation, whether it's about, you know, choosing the best workout. You have a direct line of communication with all of the trainers on here. So, you know, all the influencers that you see advertising the product. Once you buy the Tonal, you have access to all of them via questions. I actually follow one of the dudes, one of the brothers that is a Tonal dude. I follow him on Instagram. We follow each other. He has locks and everything. So, you know, it's a really cool community that you kind of buy into, as well as having some of the best detailed workouts and programs, you know, coming directly from sports scientists, doctors, etc. You know, so there's been a lot of expertise and subject matter expert knowledge placed into this machine. Some of the notable, you know, endorsees of it, you know, have been LeBron James and Serena Williams, you know, just in endorsing this product. So, you know, my height right now, I'm about 5'10" and 3/4 to be exact. I usually say 5'11", but you know, 5'11", people, for some reason 5'11" is the height where people think it's like you would say you're 6 foot if you were really 5'11". So I was like, look, y'all, I'll give y'all the exact measurements. I just looked at the video. You weighed 220 after poor eating. Not exactly 220. Not exactly, but it's close. Yep, I weighed 214 pounds. I appreciate y'all for I appreciate y'all for go checking out that video. I'm slow this morning, y'all. What's good, Dream? But yeah, to answer your question, Dream, I mean, like I said, if you can get it half off, brother, you know, I would say consider it. Only thing that I don't want to hit you off guard with is, like, just remember how long it can take for the Tonal to get into your house. You know, with the Tonal, the moment you buy it, and I think this is probably, there are a few pain points with the Tonal process. Installation, once it finally did come, was super duper easy. But once you purchase it, it's that whole process of having to sort of wait for the order to be confirmed, fully processed, which can take a few days, a few business days. And then once it's processed, it's waiting for, basically waiting for it to get installed. Not only waiting for it to get installed, Dream, but it's also making sure you have a space that can mount it on your walls. This machine, in my humble opinion, is probably not the best. It's probably not best suited, for an apartment, because you got to think, if you are mounting something like this to your walls, it's something that you're gonna have to take down when you move, and that process of taking it down, and putting it back up, it can be a bit burdensome. Now, granted, if you're planning on staying where you're at for like the next 5 to 10 years, then that's a moot point. But if you are somebody who was moving around like we were moving around at a point in time, I probably wouldn't have bought the tonal, when I was staying in my apartment. I probably wouldn't have done that. Tonal just aligned because we were about to buy this house. There was a little excess cash, kind of lying around. And I felt like, like when there's a lot of cash, you just kind of like, okay, let's all take the chance to invest where we think is, beneficial. So that's pretty much what I did. Let's invest in the tonal. And thus far, it's been a cool investment. But, just keep in mind, after it processes, you've got to mount it to your wall. And then it usually takes about 1 to 2 months, from the moment you swipe your card and give them that cash, because they take the cash. Trust me, they take your cash. But the moment you swipe that card, it's usually about 1 to 2 months before you finally get your actual install schedule. And my install was fairly seamless. But if you mess around and you go to the Tonal community boards or Reddit, there are a lot of horror stories out there about people having super delayed shipments. Back when I was buying these devices, it was during the pandemic. So they had like a shortness or shortage on the little wiring that's actually used, supposedly the little indestructible wire, the cables. So it was not a process that created much peace of mind. So and then lastly, in addition to the installation stuff, there is a membership fee that they make you pay the first year. The first year of owning a Tonal, you have to pay $69.99 in order to have access to all the features, the workouts, the live workouts, the programs, the extensive week-long programs. You have to pay $69.99 to have access to all that stuff. After a year, they will allow you to not pay for it. But just know, when you don't pay for it, the machine basically turns into a run-of-the-mill cable machine. It doesn't give you any access to anything else. Literally, it's just a machine where you can move the arms manually yourself and basically toggle the weight up and down. You can move the arms, toggle it. It basically turns into a standalone machine without any of the digital interface. So, that's one of those things that I think is really controversial even within the Tonal community. Probably isn't talked about a lot to people that are considering to buy it. But just keep that in mind. For people who aren't looking to, pay $69.99 in perpetuity, in addition to potentially a financing fee for the device, if you didn't have $4,000 cash, or, in your case, Dream $2,000, if you were able to get it half off, for a lot of people, that is a huge pain point, though. So, no, I'm not sponsored. Any advice for cutting weight without losing muscle? It's impossible, man. There are ways to minimize the amount of muscle that you lose. There are definitely ways to minimize it. Things like steady state cardio, and also making sure that, you're not drastically reducing your calories. But for the most part, if you are cutting, you are going to lose a small amount of muscle. That's just kind of the name of the game, just by virtue of the processes, sort of requiring you to be at a bit of a caloric deficit. Now, what I would recommend if you're trying to minimize your muscle loss is to try to pair your weightlifting, with a mild caloric reduction. So say reduce your current calories by about 500, maybe 350 to 500. Continue to do your consistent weightlifting routine so that you're, almost as if you're trying to keep that strength, your strength, where if you're maintaining your strength, typically you are maintaining your muscle, not in all cases, but in most cases. So stick to your weight training, regimen, but also make sure that you're reducing your calories a bit. What you will find is that your muscles will continue to send that growth signal. But your body will also be, shedding that fat. You'll be utilizing the minimal calories that you're using to not only help you preserve your muscle, but to also, use that in burning fat. What I would also recommend for those of you guys trying to do that is creatine. Creatine is probably one of the best things that you can utilize for a cut, mainly because creatine is going to help you with your performance in the gym as well as preserving your muscle mass. So, man, the locks been gone, Cal. They been gone, man. I'm bald. I'm basically bald. Once you see these patches in the back. Yeah, you gotta check out. Some of my videos, man. Shout out from Portugal. Shout out to Portugal, Redvin. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Portugal. Where do you live? Nah, Kiwi, I'm cool. I'm in DFW though, man, Dallas. Yeah, Arch, having your own home gym is really the way. Get you some dumbbells, maybe a stationary bike, a bench. You really can accomplish everything with the Tonal, with your own, pen and pad and logging it and everything. But Pride, hopefully that answers your question. If you want more resources, definitely check out Mind Pump YouTube channel. Check out the Mind Pump YouTube channel. They are a group of subject matter experts, a bodybuilder, a nutritionist, and a sports coach. Really, really knowledgeable guys that can give you those three different, information based on their vantage points and experience. And thus far, it's probably been one of the best resources that I've found. What I would also recommend is, investing in a macro calculator. I know a lot of people don't like to count calories. And some people are able to intuitively eat and it just kind of lend to great results. But I would recommend for someone like you that's trying to, adhere to, a specific plan of maintaining muscle and losing fat, you want to make sure you do that from a measured approach. You're probably not going to be able to eyeball, that on your own. Something like a bulk, it's pretty easy to just, kind of lazily, kind of take the lazy approach. You can just eat, make sure you get a lot of protein. Typically, if you're eating high calorie, caloric, or high caloric foods with a lot of carbs, that can cover your carbs. I mean, I don't know if you guys know Sam Sillick. Sam Sillick will eat a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios and Cinnamon Toast Crunch and bulk while he's on steroids, mind you. So, I think, hold on, message retracted. So I think for bulks, it's a little easier, but you want to make sure that if you are trying to actually, lose fat, you're going to want to know how many calories you're taking in. And Mind Pump's macro calculator is a great resource to help out with that. So, but you guys, it is 10:07 my time. I'm going to get my day started, man. It looks like because I didn't go rate the workout while talking to y'all, it pretty much exit out my results, but it's all good. The workout is complete. And the results aren't really important because, again, this was just sort of like a recovery weight. Anytime you do a recovery workout on Tonal, it pretty much reduces your weight so that you pretty much get like a reduced workload experience, so that you can just kind of gently get the muscles a little kiss. You know what I'm saying? So, how you doing, Rain? I appreciate the love on the video. I appreciate the love on the video. I'm going to start putting out more vlogs for the next few weeks, next few months probably. Y'all can be just getting vlogs from me, real candid stuff. Not a lot of editing, just to help me with creating and help me, keep the consistent output. What up, Miss Lady J? Happy Halloween. I saw it look like you started celebrating early. But thank you, guys. Thank you again, Rain. You doing good? I'm glad to hear that. What is it, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, week almost over. Week is almost over. I'm tired as hell, y'all. I had to, it was my night with the girls last night. And of course, I probably didn't get the best sleep. So I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go eat, and get this day started. Ooh, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. Whew. But y'all, as always, Hopefully you guys finish off this week strong. Again, I am sorry for those of you guys who missed or who were looking forward to the live yesterday. I had an audition that I had to do, and it was due at 10 a.m. I wasn't gonna do it the night before because I was work from 10 to 7. So I apologize. I did post the workout results, so the accountability is there. Please believe me. Even when I'm not on live, I am getting that work done, and I'm always gonna show forward with that proof for accountability's sake. All right. Lastly, if you have not checked out that video, if you've not checked out my last video, go check out my last video, just basically sharing how much I weighed after 2 months of poor eating. The size or, the weight on the scale might surprise some of you guys, especially for me being about, 5'11". So keep that in mind. Your boy got a little chunky. All right. But yeah, I'm out, y'all. My daughter's starting to spaz. You have a great day too, lady. Y'all all have a great, safe Halloween. Don't be eating all that candy, all right? All right. Peace.